The way I think I understand your work is that you typically engage with business units at the fundamental level, so it's not at the division level because those are our largest units. You start with the smaller operational areas and you begin addressing continuity planning for those people. So the question might be, if I use my own area as an example, I'm not sure if we have a continuity plan or not, maybe we do, but if we don't have one, I contact your office and how do we start?
Okay, so that's a very, very good question. Generally speaking, the way we've approached things thus far on campus is we have gone to the Associate Vice Chancellor level, so usually the head of the larger department, and we go to them and we say, okay, we would like to go through each of your subsidiary business units and have them complete a continuity of operations plan. And then they would give us the name of several who we call continuity coordinators. And sometimes those are the directors of the business units. Sometimes those are delegated to other personnel. And then at that point, once those people are identified, we hold a series of meetings with them. We hold an introductory meeting where we introduce the COOP, that we have them talk through really what they do in their department, because for better or for worse, I don't know and I can't tell them to create a continuity plan about something that I'm not aware of. In that case, they are the subject matter experts.
Sure.
But what we can do is we can guide them through the process, make suggestions and things of that nature. So once that's done, we have them go and do a rough draft using our template that we've created. It's a universal template that we use for the university itself. For at least for the operational units, for the operations side of things. We also have one for the academics, for the colleges. And then once they do a rough draft, they send it to us. We critique it, we give them feedback, and we have another meeting. It's usually between 2 to 3 meetings, and it takes anywhere from between 1 month to 2 to complete, just because people are busy and things of that nature. Things come up and they don't usually get to them. But we try to space it out about 2 weeks in between the meetings in order to get that done. Once that's done, we aggregate all the information from the continuity plans, and we perform what we call a business impact analysis. And in that case, it's almost a risk assessment, if you will, but it also includes things like financial impacts and operational impacts and things of that. And once that's done, our goal is to then exercise the COOP plans for the department. We'll sit everybody down within that department. We'll run them through a scenario. We'll talk about it, and then we'll see where the gaps are and how we can improve.
That's great. It's outstanding. Do you know across the entire footprint of the university how many of our areas have these sorts of plans in place? As a percentage, half of them, less than half, most of them?
Well, that's also a very good question, something we get a lot. Currently, right now, we're a little over 50% completed COOPs. That's signed, endorsed. We have them in our bucket across the operations side and the academic side, so about 50% total there. Right. We have many more that are in progress that we consider they're in rough draft form, and they're in various stages of those rough drafts. And in some cases, we may be waiting on something as simple as a signature from their supervisor to say, oh, it's done. But once we have those, they're in the done column and we can move on. The biggest thing is keeping those up to date. Because the university is so large, we do have things like turnover, changes in systems, we have changes in organizational structure, things that can significantly impact the organization, even from a business standpoint. And so we encourage everybody to update them at least once or twice a year, or as necessary as things do change. Right. You may lose a director or assistant director, somebody that's vital. I myself am going through a little bit of that. I'm losing a graduate assistant who has a very, very important job in that he manages one of the software packages. And so what I'm doing prior to his leaving and graduating and moving on from the university is I'm having him create a guideline as to how to run the software so that when I get another graduate assistant, he or she will be plugged right in and ready to go.